Man, around. OG7 back here. And today, I'm going to share with you guys some tales of victory and glory. The victory of understanding nobody's coming to save you. Because when somebody saves you, you're going to become a whole bitch boy, bottom boy, pillar biter. And the glory of understanding, once you stand up for yourself, man, you believe in yourself, and you won't fall for anything because you stand for your masculinity and keeping the virgin butthole. Without further ado, guys, I'm going to get on top of today's video, which is going to be a mind-expanding, mind-altering experience for you youngsters who think you're a hard motherfucker, because all you do is go around and run around like a pack of hyenas, rat-packing people and shooting people and bullying on the old and the soft and the weak. The topic of today's video, man, is in maximum security prison, if you don't have a knife, the bandits make you their wife, busting your cheeks every goddamn night. So guys, let's get straight to the topic of today's video because it's going to take us down a deep rabbit hole. So I ask you to step out of your reality as you know it and step into a world that you know nothing about. It's going to change your concept of reality and alter the way that you view humanity. In maximum security prison, dude, I've told you guys many times, it's a fear-based environment. And being that everybody's afraid, dude, nobody fights with their hands. So when you youngsters come on here, or even you want to be OGs, you think you're an OG just because you've been to the pen homes, you've been to level 3, level 4, level 5 in your state, and it wasn't in the state of California. I think you need to STFU. If you don't know what that means, is shut the fuck up. Because this is my story, this is my reality, this is my experience as a lone wolf in California maximum security prison. And I'm telling you what I saw nightly and daily that the corrupt officials let go on inside the belly of the beast behind the walls. So I want to tell you like this, guys. In maximum security prison, most people run in packs. Why? Because they're scared. They're cowards. If you ever notice a true leader, dude, normally he runs by himself. A true alpha, omega, a sigma, all these terms you guys want to use, they run by themselves. Why? They don't need nobody to tell them what to do. They don't need nobody to follow their orders. They handle their business themselves. They stand on business for real. In maximum security prison, most people run in packs, dude. They scared to go to the yard themselves. They scared to go to the day room themselves. Heck, they even scared to go to chow themselves. As a matter of fact, they scared to go on a visit themselves. A visit to see their mama. They scared. They always got to like bring their sister in or they bring in their cousin so that their homies can get a visit too because they scared to go anywhere by themselves because they fear-based. The reason that's important for this video, guys, I want to tell you this, man. No matter how big and bad and tall, savage of a Cro-Magnon, Neanderthal, caveman type of a reject of your toxic masculinity you are, a human specimen, nobody in prison fights fair. So when these youngsters come on here talking about, oh man, I was at band camp with the marshmallows, man, and this dude was throwing them things, he was chucking them things. Any YouTuber on here telling you he's been to prison, people was throwing them things, which means throwing them hands. He wasn't in maximum security prison. He wasn't in a serious prison with some serious felons and some convicts and some murderers, dude, and some kidnappers, dude, and some cannibals. Because in maximum security prison, dude, everything is a serious thing. Whether it's gambling, dude, whether it's the TV, the phone, bro, whether it's food, whether it's sex play, everything's a serious business. Why? Because you have lifers in there and they fight to the death. Let me reiterate that for you youngsters who have ADHD, be talking about, hey, OG, get to the point, man. You're telling all these stories, man. Hey, man, you know what, man? That is the story leading up to the characterization. In maximum security prison, everything is a life and death situation because if you disrespect somebody, dude, or you get into an altercation with a person, everybody carries knives, dude. Everybody. And you very quickly learn this. The youngsters learn this when they get there. So you guys might say, well, OG Silverback, if everybody carry knives, what you talking about, man? In maximum security prison, if you don't have a knife, the bandits will make you their wife, busting your cheeks every motherfucking night. What are you talking about? I'm going to tell you what I'm talking about, dude. You got to befriend the candy man so you can get as many candy bars as possible. Every prison I've been to, I don't want to exaggerate. I think I've been to 5 different prisons as my points dropped, or as I got transferred for breaking fools off. Every prison I went to, I made sure I had a minimum of at least 2 knives and a maximum of like 4. And I would hide them strategically, dude, in the yard, the weight pile, in the day room. You know what I mean? Some of them would get lost through confiscation because the guards are always doing searches, dude. Fortunately for me, I never got caught with a knife on me, man, but people always knew I had them. And the reason this is important, guys, is this. You're saying to yourself, well, why don't the youngsters just get a knife when they get up in there? Because this is the whole thing. Even if the youngsters get a knife, you have to learn how to knife fight. And I'm going to tell you the truth, man. 80% of the cats in prison don't know how to knife fight. Yeah, they got knives, man, and they trying to stab you. I've seen dudes murder each other, like fighting knife fights. I've seen lifers murder each other. I've seen dudes with long sentences of time, long stretches of time, murder each other. Why? They stabbing the fucking shit out of each other, man. And that's how you know they don't know how to knife fight. You guys come on here. Oh, gee, I be watching your kickboxing. And you weak, man, you ain't got no cardio, and I be watching your stick fighting, man, that's for babies, and all this stuff, man. Man, you guys don't know nothing about fighting, dude. Man, I'm gonna give you this term, because I'm gonna give you this freebie. For those of you who are open to learn and have ears open to hear and eyes open to see, and you can shut your fucking mouth when the OG's talking. There's a technique in knife fighting called defang the snake. And that's all I'm gonna say. If you guys don't have enough cojones or enough gumption to Google it on your smartphone, then this is not the channel for you, man. I'm not here to break every little thing down. This is not Patreon, dude. This is not you paying my PayPal or my Cash App. This is me giving you some free gems, man, because game is to be sold, not told. And I'm going to tell you, man, the main thing when you got a skilled knife fighter is defanging the snake. And this is how this is how I survived through maximum security prison when umpteen dudes trying to stab me, man, and bust me upside the head with mop buckets and ringers and things of that nature, because I practice flow-based martial arts. So for those of you talking about, oh man, you old and weak, and man, 3 rounds with me, you be dead. Man, shut the fuck up. You don't know how to fight, bro. You don't know what you're doing, even if you do practice combat arts, because there's a fine distinction between combat arts, flow arts, and close quarters combat. If you don't put those 3 together, man, shut the fuck up, dude. You don't want to see me about nothing, because you only know one aspect of fighting, dude. That's like you thinking you a master of lovemaking because you know how to kiss a woman, dude. But if you don't know how to do nipple play, bro, and foreplay and neck play, dude, and sensual touch, shut the fuck up, man. So anyway, why this is important in this video, man, I think most youngsters pretty much catch on when they get to the pen. They got to get a knife. But like I said, I've seen people stab each other to death. They're both stabbing each other because they don't know the technique of defanging a snake. And the reason this is important, at least if you got a knife, dude, you're on equal ground and people know that you understand the rules of engagement in maximum security prison, which is, if you fuck with me, I'm going to take your life. And this is what I want you youngsters who look like that dude Pee-wee in one of my videos, the little 5'1", 133-pound dude, or if you look like T.I.'s son King, or Tiny, whatever his name is, talking about, I stand on business, with his big pink juicy lips, right, and his tight virgin butthole. If you're one of them type of youngsters, man, you got to understand this. At least you're on equal playing ground, meaning that now the dude's knowing you really to give your life. And what this means is this, guys. I want you youngsters to listen to this. In the process of defending yourself, you may have to give your life, and some lifers don't care because they know you're soft, they know you're weak of spine, and they know you don't know how to knife fight. So even if you got a knife, dude, I've seen dudes get their knives taken from them. Here's the pointers I'm going to give you guys. Remember this, dude. If you go into combat with another dude trying to take your cheeks, man, It's unfortunate for you, man. You want to go for the vital organs, man. I'm going to give you 2 tips, and I'm going to leave it at that. So I already told you to defang the snake. I'm not going to give you that tip because that's for people who have the cojones and believe in themselves, the gumption to pay me to learn close quarters combat, prison knife fighting techniques, dude. And here's the 2 techniques I'm going to call you. It's called up and disfigure, down and never remember. So when you knife fighting a dude, man, this is what we learn in prison, man. When dudes be stabbing dudes in prison, I've noticed this a lot, and I don't know where this comes from, the gang member mentality, man, or the collective mindset. They always stab you in the body. Look at the one dude named Troy, the white dude named Troy. He's got life in prison. He killed all those black dudes in prison, man. Just stabbing them up. He stabbed them in the body. That's why you be hearing prisoners get stabbed dozens of times, hundreds of times. The dudes I've stabbed, I've only stabbed them twice. And remember, like I said, man, up and disfigure, down and never remember. The first thing you want to do when you knife fight with a dude, first of all, you don't want to telegraph you got a knife. You just tell a dude like this, hey, my man, check this out, man. I think you got me fucked up. And one thing I'm going to tell you for sure, dude, if you proceed with what you're going to do, man, you're about to meet Jesus, dude. I'm going to make sure that you meet him. And we can meet him together, my man. And then you put your hand in your pocket. You grab your strap. So the first thing you want to do, man, is like when you get busy, man, you don't want to telegraph that you got the fucking straps, man. But the first thing you want to do, man, is you always want to hold the strap like this. Why? You're not skilled to hold it like me, dude. You're not there. And it's too bad for you. You don't have decades of training. But that's, you know what? That's milk. That's water under the bridge, spilt milk. But you want to hold it like this, man. The reason being, dude, you want to slice him, dude. And you want to slice him in his eye, dude. And then you come across his neck. And then you stick it straight into his fucking, I forget what you call this, man. The part of your neck right here by your clavicles. So, and if you know anything about a screamer, that's my screamer flow, man. A screamer's a flow. It's a flow of using a knife because this is a double-edged knife. You guys always ask me where I got these knives. These are double-edged. As you can see, both sides are sharp. So when you slice them in the eye, man, you come across the neck, and then you flow straight in there. And trust me, dude, I don't give a damn if he's Bob Sapp. I don't give a damn if he's Brock Lesnar. I don't give a damn if he's any one of these physical specimens, man. Hey, bro, you stick a dude in his eyeball. See, this is the difference between my channel and these other dudes playing on here, trying to glorify this fucking lifestyle that you live in, this penitentiary lifestyle. It's not a game, my friend. And then what's going to happen, you're going to get great bodily mismemberment and attempted murder. But here's the next thing is going to happen after you come out of the SHU program. Everybody on the motherfucking yard is going to know this, man. This motherfucker carries a knife, and before he becomes your wife, he's going to take your motherfucking life. So if you like the realness and the rawness of the channel, man, thumbs up the video, man. Leave a comment, man, of your experiences of knife fighting in prison or in the street, or if you know anything about my screamer or niece flow. And if you got some silly shit to say, go ahead and put it in the comment, man. Embarrass yourself because you're a dumb motherfucker. But most importantly, if you're new to the channel, guys, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, man. Hit the notification all button because, man, YouTube be unsubscribing you dudes, man. When you watch my videos, make sure you subscribe. YouTube shadow banning me. Here's why, guys. It's called the great effeminization of men. They want you young dudes, man, to go to maximum security prison, dude, and waste your youth, waste your teens and your 20s and 30s, and then you come out emasculated with your butt cheeks ripped open, and now you're a switching fairy. Because why is that, man? And I don't have anything against homosexual dudes, man. If that's your thing, bro, I just ain't having another man get on top of my cheeks, busting my cheeks out, talking about, call me daddy. Get the fuck out of here, my friend. I'm going to call you a fucking patty, dude, as I fucking put you full of holes, my friend. So all I'm saying is, man, if you want that kind of lifestyle where dudes is busting your cheeks and you come out switching and your voice is high, man, and now you're no longer a man, then keep fucking around and go to maximum security prison, man, because that's what society wants for you dudes, man. Because if there's a society of effeminized, soft men, then the government can just come in and do whatever they want. Look what they're doing, man, with the LGBTQ movement, dude. And they forcing this transgender agenda down the throats of kids starting in kindergarten, dude. And look at the cartoons. Look what Disney's doing. I mean, open up your eyes, dude. I know you guys come over here to get educated, illuminated, and entertained, man, but I'm a buck fucking peel your wig back, man, and let you know what's really going on in the Matrix, baby. And so until next time, OG Silverback, out.